you know, sometimes you live your life full of regrets about the things you should have done in the past that you didn't do, or about the things that you shouldn't have done that you got yourself involved in. What I'm telling you right now this afternoon is that whatever steps you're going to take in life, be sure and double sure that yes, this is the right step. And so tomorrow you don't be full of regrets of the things you should have done today that you didn't do, or the things that you shouldn't have done today that you did. So it's the One Box segment on Shine this evening. You know, on the One Box segment, we actually bring to you amazing personalities that get to tell you about what they do, how they've actually been able to help their talent life and use the talent life to impact on the general public. And you know, on Shine, every moment here, it's never a dull moment. So me today, and the One Box segment is Mr. Saint Livingstone.
Yes.
You're welcome to the program.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Nice to be on Shine. Hello, Abuja. God bless you.
And from my far right is Mr. Actually, this man looks like a white man looking at me. I'm just tempted to ask, are you a caste? But please, I'll allow you to introduce yourself.
Okay, I'm a full-born Nigerian. I'm Ben Obasi. I'm an actor.
Now, let's come to the business of today. Today, what I'm actually trying to look at is, let's take a look at Nollywood.
Yes.
A lot of people have actually come out to say, yes, the Nigerian movie industry, as much as it's actually giving people money, helping people make money, helping them make a living for themselves, that it's not what it ought to be. There are a lot of atrocities going on in the movie industry. There are a lot of things that are not right. What's your opinion about the movie industry generally right now?
Well, my opinion would be that Nollywood has done more good than harm.
What would an actor rather say? Some people they will say, like they say nobody will say Mama soup no sweet. But now let's be realistic.
But sincerely speaking, Nollywood has done more good than harm. But we can talk about inadequacies, challenges. And you know, Nollywood is not something that's just on its own. It's an offshoot of other industries. For instance, you had Bollywood, you had Hollywood before Nollywood. And there are certain practices that go on there, that used to go on there, that still go on there, of which Nollywood also borrows some of these things from.
Well, are we supposed to borrow them?
That is why people like us, who have understood that you don't have to be a drunk, you don't have to be a womanizer, you don't have to do anything that is, against society, and that's social behavior. You don't have to exhibit any of those things to be an actor. That's why we have our association. So that people who have similar passion and belief can align then change the face of Nollywood.
I'll pause your momentum for a while. Mr. Benny Obasi. Now, they say when they say experience is the best teacher, it doesn't have to be your own experience. It could be some other person's experience. So you could learn from that. Now, how does your organization, that's the Association of Christian Actors International, how do you intend to actually help build the orientation of actors or actresses and also the people who view this? Because a lot of actors or a lot of these movie producers, what they actually have the argument is that this is what society wants, so we are giving it to them.
Okay, actually it's very true about Nollywood, because people out there, we have tried to change the mentality about Nollywood. If you say you're an actor, there's a kind of mindset you try to place in an audience that you are an actor, is the kind of bad person or that. That's why this association came up, because we want to change that mindset.
So what are you putting in
Christian Association of Actors? You understand that what we're trying to do, we want to create actors that have a belief in Christ, actors that have the faith, that when you go out there, instead of you doing what a normal actor would do, you understand that
without the fear of God.
Without the fear of God, but now we came up with this association so that anything you do, you have the fear of God. You are not going there because you are just an actor. You're going there to inspire people out there.
Exactly.
Through your acting and other things. So that's why this association came on
board. And if I may add, to answer your question most certainly, because you asked, what are we doing?
What have been in place?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Number one, right now in Abuja. Hello, Abuja. We are actually holding a workshop to train, because information is power.
Of course it is.
Knowledge comes by way of information. so we can communicate the ideals of how that you can live a sane life and also still be a superstar. Like what you talked about earlier, actors being involved in antisocial behaviors and all of that, is global.
Yeah, it's all across the world.
Yes.
And what I'm trying to get right now is
Yes.
Nollywood is not the first movie industry in the world.
Exactly.
Yes? Yeah. Bollywood has been there, Hollywood has been there.
Exactly.
Now we've seen the lapses of those people.
Yes.
Why haven't we worked so hard before now to actually not repeat what they did?
Let me put it this way.
Okay.
Different people at individual basis or levels have attempted to do different things in times past to bring sanity to the industry. But the impact might not have been so much that it could transform the entire industry.
Yeah, like they say, one trick cannot make a forest.
Exactly. You understand?
No. You're working on any project as of now, aside the workshop thing?
Yes.
What project is it?
We're going to actually film a movie. It is titled Bloody Race.
So when are we expecting this movie to be out?
It should be, this is April, it should be very soon. Very soon. We can't.
When you say very soon, I want a target. Like, okay, let's say in how many months time?
Let's say by June. By June to be out. It's not as though it's going to be religious movies in the sense of.
In quote.
Yeah, to be movies that when you watch, you are inspired to rise to heroism. You know, in our country, one of the things that contributes to corruption is that we don't have role models, people to look up to. We don't have motivational materials that can inspire the human spirit to greatness, service.
Is it the role models that are not there, but the people that are supposed to look up to the role models that are not looking like it?
It's both, because we do not have so many people whose stories of how they rise
can actually cheer you.
Yeah. You know, in Nigeria, we celebrate wealth. So somebody just from nowhere shows up. So people are not moved. But if we can tell stories of people who have risen from nothing to something by sheer artwork, faith in themselves, faith in God, determination, discipline, and all of that, somebody else will look at it and say, if I can do the same thing, I can be the same thing he has been. Because
Mr.
Saint Livingstone,
if I allow you, then you take over the stage from me. But before we continue, I would like you to actually watch this Vox Pop I did from the street. This is Vibes from the Street inside the One Box segment. This one actually asked the question, the Nigerian movie industry, has it been a blessing or it's been a curse? So let's hear from the people on the street, and after that, we'll be wrapping up the One Box segment in no time. It's Lukman Adelakin, aka the General Lismo, and it's the program Shine.
We gon' shine. We gon' shine. We gon' shine.
There's always a plus and minus to everything. There's always the good side, there's always the bad side. But if you want to be immoral, you would be immoral. And if you will not be immoral, you will not be immoral. In as much as the entertainment industry might have encouraged immorality among some set of people, you still find some individuals in the industry that do the right things. It's what you take, or it's your perception of the entertainment industry as a where that dictates what you do. Besides that, talking about immorality, yeah, the society, Nigeria is a secular society. You can't impose your beliefs on any other person. I hope you understand me. And so some people do these things for the fun of it. Some people are making money from it, don't forget. But it's left to you and your conscience to actually go with what you believe in. If you want to be moral, fine. You will get the fruits of your labor. And if you want to do things right, fine. But I can bet you that the entertainment industry has been a plus to Nigeria's image.
To me, it's a blessing. I won't say it's a curse.
Why?
Because it's actually helping us. For instance, there are certain persons that through the entertainment industries, they've learned a lot. Although there are still some cases where certain things we watch in the movies are not nice. But since we are adults, because in most movies they'll tell you viewers' discretion is advised. So if we follow the viewer discretion, 18 plus, we all know what's right and wrong. So even when there are certain things that are not that good, it won't affect us. But it's in a case where little children are watching those things, it's not helping. So to me, it's been a blessing.
Depends on who is spreading the message and what message you're spreading. Of course, when it comes to issues like that, there will always be varying opinions. Our values differ across culture, across age, and every other yardstick you want to think about. So, but at least there is a minimum standard when it comes to values. Stealing is wrong, and things like that. But sometimes you see most of these entertainers promoting this idea of getting rich at whatever cost. And these type of ideas tend to catch on more quickly than when you're trying to promote things like respect, hard work, and
it's a blessing. Because as if you see a lot of youths now, they are hustling for themselves. With their gifts, they can make a way for themselves.
Entertainment is not much of a blessing. To me, I would see entertainment in Nigeria as somehow a cost. The blessing involved in it only has to do with finance. Most of the things that our Nigerian musicians are doing is more of a copycat. They're trying to copy the life of American, and this is Nigeria. We're supposed to be different. It's not supposed to be a situation whereby we have our Tiwa Savage copying Nicki Minaj, trying to expose her body to us. Nigeria is Nigeria. America is America. We can never be the same. So trying to expose your body to the youth, actually music is supposed to be impacting. It's not supposed to be something of you trying to expose yourself, expose your body to the youth, trying to dress and do slut things in the media and say people should follow you and do that. That's not what music is supposed to be.
It depends the way they put their entertainment. It's not corrupting any child, but it depends the way the child watches on all these actors. It depends the kind of movie they are watching. At least it's good the way they are improving in this country. At least more artists are coming up to make their life bright for them, and also I would like the government to encourage the coming up artists for the entertainment industry. We love entertainment.
Everybody have their own opinion and perception towards everything around. Some people say it's been a blessing, some people say it's been a curse. And like my guest right here, Mr. St. Livingstone said, he said it's just like, it has actually done the both, but the goods are more than the bad. So it's the matter of choosing between the two goods, the better of two goods, or the lesser of two evils. Your last words, Mr. Ben Novasi, to the people out there who actually are inspiring or wanting to be actors in the nearest future, even if they don't have to join the Association of Christian Actors of Nigeria, but then individually, what can they be doing to help themselves? Talk to the people out there now.
Okay, if you have the mindset of coming to showcase your talent to the world, to the society, that this is what you can do through acting, I just want to advise that you should do it morally right.
Exactly.
You should know that we are Christians and we are Christ-like. So anything we are doing, we should always know that I am doing this thing not only for myself, I also have a family, I also have Christ. At the society out there, what am I portraying to the society? We are here to change the mentality of people about Nollywood. That's why this association came up.
All right, Mr. St. Livingstone, your last choice.
Well, my last thought would be that, first and foremost, it is said that as a man thinketh in his heart, so is that man. If you're going to be a filmmaker of difference, that will make a difference, it begins first with your mind. What is inspiring you? What is your motivation? What are you out to achieve? Determine it from day one that you'll be different. And then take steps to be different. And importantly, pick a role model. It could be me. It could be Benny Obasi. It could be anybody out there that is doing it right. Pick a role model. Understudy how they are doing it and doing it right. And from there, you build your own career. And I tell you, when you do this, even when you are gone, you'll be remembered for having touched humanity in the right way.
Oh my God. If I allow this man, then I'm sure this would just be a motivational section of the program. So maybe we'll just create a section for you in the program afterwards. So you'll be coming to talk motivational something for us.
The way shall available.
Mr. Senator Winston, it's been an honor having you in the program, and Mr. Benny Obasi. It's been so much grace. You see, you're out there and you've been watching those people, they've been telling you all they need to tell you. Mr. Benny Obasi said that whatever you do, just make sure that it is morally right. And like Mr. St. Livingstone said, the fact that you're different and you're getting it right is just enough. You don't have to be doing the wrong thing even though every other person is doing it. So just do the right things, and even if you're alone, it's only a matter of time. The truth or the better of every other thing will always show.